हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। तो आज के वीडियो में हम देखने वाले हैं एनवायरनमेंट साइंस एंड टेक का टेस्ट सीरीज़, जिसमें आज हम देखेंगे set-4। तो शुरू करते हैं हमारा आज का टेस्ट सीरीज़ और आप भी मेरे साथ अटेंड कीजिए और अगर आपका आंसर आता है तो मुझे कमेंट्स में बताइए। सो हमारा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स अबाउट बायोडाइवर्सिटी हॉटस्पॉट। इट मस्ट हैव एटलीस्ट 1500 vascular plants as endemics. It must have 30% or less of its original natural vegetation, which is to say, it must be threatened. The concept of biodiversity hotspot was first given by environmentalist Norman Mayers. Choose the correct code. This answer is option D, all of the above. 1, 2 or 3. Consider the following statements about Global Wildlife Program. It is a World Bank-led global partnership that promotes wildlife conservation and sustainable development by combating illicit trafficking in wildlife. It was launched by Global Environment Facility as the Global Partnership on Wildlife Conservation and Crime Prevention for Sustainable Development. 2017 Global Wildlife Conference was held in Mumbai. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए 1 and 2 only. Consider the following statements about traffic. It is a joint program of WWF and IUCN, the International Union for Conservation of Nature. It aims to ensure the trade in wild plants and animals is not a threat to the conservation of nature. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी both 1 and 2. Consider the following statements about Richingam National Park. It is situated in the Indian state of Himachal Pradesh. The famous critically endangered faunal species hangul or the Kashmir stag is found in this national park. Choose the correct answer. This answer is option B 2 only. The famous critically endangered faunal species hangul or the Kashmir stag is found in this national park. Consider the following statements about the Convention on the Conservation of Migratory Species of Wild Animals. It is an environmental treaty operates under the aegis of the United Nations Environment Programme. The 12th meeting of the Conference of the Parties to the Convention on Migratory Species or CMS COP12 was held in Manila, Philippines. The CMS COP is held once in 3 years. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है डी ऑल ऑफ द अबव 1, 2 and 3. Consider the following statements. Rotterdam Convention is a multilateral treaty on the prior informed consent procedure for certain hazardous chemicals and pesticides in international trade. Recently, Vanuatu has become the latest country to accede to the convention to protect human health and environment. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी both 1 and 2. Gadgil Committee report, which was much talked report, addresses the concerns in the ecology of which of the following regions: Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, the Northeastern region, the Himalayan region. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए वेस्टर्न घाट्स. Consider the following statements. The Kuledio National Park, previously known as the Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary, is located in Gujarat. It is listed as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. It is the main wintering ground for the critically endangered Siberian crane. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है B 2 and 3. It is listed as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO and it is the main wintering ground for critically endangered Siberian crane. The Gharana wetland, which is considered as birdwatchers' paradise, is located in which of the following states? Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh. This answer है ऑप्शन ए जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. Consider the following statement about Third National Wildlife Action Plan. This is the first time that the National Wildlife Action Plan has taken into consideration the impact of climate change on wildlife. The plan adopts a landscape approach in conservation of all wildlife, uncultivated flora and fauna. It was drafted by a 12-member committee chaired by J.C. Kala. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव, 1, 2 and 3. Consider the following statements about National Board for Wildlife. It is given the statutory status under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. It is chaired by the Prime Minister of India. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, both 1 and 2. It is given the statutory status under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 and it is chaired by the Prime Minister of India. Consider the following statements. The agriculture census in India is carried once in 5 years. The data for 2015 to 16 agriculture census reveals that in a total of 146 million operational holdings in the country, the highest number of operational holders belong to Uttar Pradesh. The sharpest fall in number of operational holdings has been recorded in Goa. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव, 1, 2 and 3. Consider the following statements about Secure Himalayas project. It is an initiative of the Government of India and United Nations Development Programme with support from the Global Environment Facility. It is aimed at the conservation of locally and globally significant biodiversity, land and forest resources in the northeastern Himalayan ecosystem only. Choose the correct code. This answer A, 1 only. International Consortium on Combating Wildlife Crime is a powerful alliance formed to fight wildlife crime effectively. Which of the following organizations forms a part of it? Interpol, CITES, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes, World Bank, World Customs Organization, UNESCO. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Interpol, CITES, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes, World Bank and World Customs Organization. Kamlang Tiger Reserve has become the 50th tiger reserve in India. It is located in which of the following states? हिमाचल प्रदेश, अरुणाचल प्रदेश, आसाम, नागालैंड. तो इसका आंसर है बी, अरुणाचल प्रदेश. Consider the following statements about Wetland Conservation and Management Rules 2017. It defines wetland as a transitional land between terrestrial and aquatic ecosystem where water table is usually at or near surface or it may be land covered by shallow water. It stipulates setting up of state wetlands authority in each state or union territory headed by state's environment ministers. It replaces Central Wetland Regulatory Authority with National Wetland Committee. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव, 1, 2 and 3. Consider the following statement about Nagoya Protocol. It seeks to protect biological diversity from the potential risk posed by living modified organisms resulting from modern biotechnology. It is a protocol attached to the Convention on Biological Diversity. HG targets on biodiversity are the outcomes of this protocol. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, 2 and 3 only. It is a protocol attached to the Convention on Biological Diversity and HG targets on biodiversity are the outcomes of this protocol. Which of the following forms part of Rio Convention? Convention on Biological Diversity, United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, Basel Convention on the Control of Transboundary Movement of Hazardous Waste and their Disposal. Choose the correct code. This answer is option A, 1, 2 and 3 only. Consider the following statements about Cartagena Protocol. It deals with access to genetic resources and the fair and equitable sharing of benefits arising from their utilization. Advance Informed Agreement procedure is related to this protocol. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 2 only. Advance Informed Agreement procedure is related to this protocol. Consider the following statements about United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development. It is also known as Earth Summit 2012, which is the third international conference on sustainable development. The guidance on green economy policies was outcome of this conference. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी both 1 and 2. Consider the following statements about the FAME India faster adoption and manufacture of hybrid and electric vehicle scheme. It was launched by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. It is a part of the umbrella scheme known as National Electric Mobility Mission Plan. Under this scheme, incentives are provided only for 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers vehicles. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 2 only. It is part of the umbrella schemes known as National Electric Mobility Mission Plan. National Chambal Gharial Wildlife Sanctuary, which was a tri-state protected area in northern India, is co-administered by which of the following states? Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है ए 1, 2 and 3. राजस्थान, मध्य प्रदेश एंड उत्तर प्रदेश. Consider the following statements. Global Tiger Initiative. It is a United Nations project to save wild tigers from extinction. Its scope is also extended to snow leopards lately. Choose the correct code. This answer is B 2 only. Its scope is also extended to snow leopards lately. Consider the following statements about C40. It is a network of world's mega cities committed to addressing child health. None of the Indian cities have featured in this network due to prevalence of high rates of child malnutrition. Choose the correct code. This answer is option D, none of the above. Consider the following statements about the Green Climate Fund. It is a global fund created to support the efforts of developing countries to respond to the challenges of climate change. It was formally established during the COP16 held in Cancun as a fund within the UNFCCC framework. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी both 1 and 2. Consider the following statements about GSAT-29. It is a multi-beam navigation satellite launched by ISRO to provide navigation services in Jammu and Kashmir and northeastern regions of India. It was launched aboard the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle into the Sun synchronous polar orbit. GSAT-29 was the heaviest satellite weighing 3,423 kg that was placed in orbit by an Indian launch vehicle. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है B 3 only. GSAT-29 was the heaviest satellite weighing 3,423 kg that was placed in orbit by an Indian launch vehicle. Which among the following have recently designed India's first indigenous microprocessor called Shakti? Indian Institute of Science, IIT Madras, IIT Delhi, CSIR. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी IIT Madras. Consider the following statements about Parker Solar Probe. It is a joint mission of NASA and ESA to probe the outer corona of Sun. This is the first NASA mission that has been named for a लिविंग इंडिविजुअल। चूज द करेक्ट कोड। इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, बोथ 1 and 2। Consider the following statements about the Human Capital Index 2019. It is released by World Bank as part of the World Development Report 2019. As per the report, the SCI in India for males is marginally better than that for females. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, 1 only. It is released by World Bank as part of the World Development Report 2019. Consider the following statements about endogenous growth theory. It is an economic theory which argues that economic growth is generated from within a system as a direct result of internal processes. It holds that investment in human capital, innovation, and knowledge are significant contributors to economic growth. One of the central tenets of this theory tells that private sector investment in research and development is a key source of टेक्नोलॉजिकल प्रोग्रेस। चूज द इनकरेक्ट कोड। तो इसमें इनकरेक्ट कहा है, तो इसका आंसर होगा डी, नन ऑफ द अबव। Recently, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship launched a task force for closing the skills gap in India in collaboration with which of the following organization? World Economic Forum, World Bank, Asian Development Bank, UNESCO। तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम। Consider the following statements about public credit registry. It has been launched by Niti Aayog. It is an information repository that collates all loan information of individual only. It is based on the recommendations of a committee headed by Y.M. Diosthale. Choose the correct code. तो इसका आंसर होगा बी, 3 only. It is based on the recommendation of a committee headed by Y.M. Diosthale. The first ever India-US dialogue on intellectual property was launched in which of the following places? Mumbai, Washington DC, Bengaluru, New Delhi। तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन डी, न्यू दिल्ली। Recently, Securities and Exchange Board of India has allowed foreign entities to participate in commodity derivatives market. Consider the following statements regarding that. The foreign entities participating in Indian commodity markets shall be known as eligible foreign entities. They will be eligible for all commodity derivatives traded on Indian exchanges. They are not required to fulfill the know your client requirements unlike other foreign portfolio investors. Choose the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, 1 and 2 only. Clarion Clipperton Zone is an area with the deposits of manganese nodule. It is found in which of the following water bodies? Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Antarctic Ocean। तो इसका आंसर है बी, पैसिफिक ओशन। United Nations has declared that 2021 to 2030 as the decade of International Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development, United Nations Decade of Family Farming, International Decade for Action Water for Sustainable Development, United Nations Decade of Action on Nutrition। तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, इंटरनेशनल डिकेड ऑफ ओशन साइंस फॉर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट। Arrange the following in their chronological order of establishment: the National Physical Laboratory, the Atomic Energy Commission, the Indian National Committee for Space Research, Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur। Choose the correct code। तो इसका आंसर होगा बी, 1 2 4 3। मतलब पहला आएगा द नेशनल फिजिकल लेबोरेटरी, फिर आएगा द एटॉमिक एनर्जी कमीशन, फिर आएगा इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी खड़गपुर, और लास्ट में आएगा द इंडियन नेशनल कमिटी फॉर स्पेस रिसर्च। हु वाज द वाइसरॉय ऑफ इंडिया व्हेन द क्विट इंडिया रिजोल्यूशन टुक प्लेस? लॉर्ड लेलेंथको, लॉर्ड रीडिंग, लॉर्ड वेबवेल, लॉर्ड इरविन। तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, लॉर्ड लेलेंथको। तो ये हिस्ट्री का क्वेश्चन है। ड्यूरिंग द क्विट इंडिया मूवमेंट द पैरेलल गवर्नमेंट वाज सेट अप इन व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग प्लेसेस? बलिया, तमलुक, सतारा। चूज द करेक्ट कोड। इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव। बलिया, तमलुक एंड सतारा। Who among the following is the author of the book The Good Boatman? राजमोहन गांधी, कृपलानी, विनोबा भावे, मौलाना अबुल कलाम आज़ाद। तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, राजमोहन गांधी। Most of the following statements are correct regarding polio virus. It mainly affects children under the age of 5. It spreads through contaminated water or food. The virus multiplies in the intestine and infects the nervous system and can cause paralysis. Select the code from following. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ द अबव, 1, 2 and 3. Which of the following diseases are caused by flavivirus? Zika, Japanese encephalitis, dengue, chikungunya. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, 1, 2 and 3. Zika, Japanese encephalitis and dengue. Which of the following statements correctly explains the term angiochip? It is an injectable tissue bandage that can repair damaged heart tissue. It is a semiconductor chip that can be programmed with the pacemaker to see the progress of a heart ailment. It is a resin produced by coniferous trees of Himalayas which can be used to cure heart ailments. None of the above. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, इट इज़ an injectable tissue bandage that can repair damaged heart tissue. Which of the following statements are correct regarding new LDL cholesterol drugs? It is expected to lower the cholesterol by 75%. They are given twice a year instead of monthly or weekly like other treatments. Select the code from below. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, बोथ 1 and 2. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the components of a drug? Active pharmaceutical ingredients is the chemically active substance which is meant to produce the desired effect in the body. Excipients are the inactive or inert substances present inside the drug. Select the code from below. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, बोथ 1 and 2. Which of the following statements are correct regarding pin 1? It is known as master regulator of cancer signaling networks that activates more than 40 cancer driving proteins and inactivates more than 20 tumor suppressing proteins. It is a primary cancer drug which inhibits the growth of cancer stem cells. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, 1 only. It is known as a master regulator of cancer signaling networks that activates more than 40 cancer driving proteins and inactivates more than 20 tumor suppressing proteins. Silicosis is a form of occupational lung disease caused due to inhalation of crystalline silica dust. Which of the following statements regarding silicosis are correct? It is characterized by shortness of breath, cough, fever, and cyanosis, blue skin. Patients with silicosis are particularly susceptible to tuberculosis infection. Silicosis has 100% mortality rate. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, 1 and 2 only. It is characterized by shortness of breath, cough, fever, and cyanosis, or blue skin. Patients with silicosis are particularly susceptible to tuberculosis infection. Which of the following statements are correct regarding scrub typhus? It is a parasitic infection that can cause acute encephalitis syndrome. Scrub typhus is transmitted by some species of trombiculate mites which are found in areas of heavy scrub vegetation. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, बोथ 1 and 2. Government has recently banned the retail sale and private manufacturing of oxytocin. Which of the following statements are correct regarding oxytocin? It stimulates lactation in cattle. It is used by doctors as painkiller and to delay labor pain in women. It might lead to infertility in dairy animals. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है सी, 1 and 3. It stimulates lactation in milk. It might lead to infertility in dairy animals. Recently, Operation Sagar Rani was launched. Which of the following correctly defines the operation? It is launched to ensure safety and hygiene at fish handling and distribution centers. It is launched by Indian Coast Guard at Kerala coast to clean plastic pollutants from Arabian Sea. It is a joint naval exercise between Indian Navy and Mauritius against piracy. It has been launched by Ministry of Agriculture for promoting the growth of edible seaweeds. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए. इट इज़ launched to ensure safety and hygiene at fish handling and distribution centers. Which of the following bank is the first bank in India to introduce software robots to handle transaction? State Bank of India, ICICI, Punjab National Bank, Federal Bank. तो इसका आंसर है बी, ICICI. Perovskite material is being used to make highly efficient and inexpensive solar cells. Which of the following statements are correct regarding perovskite material? A perovskite is a material that has the same crystal structure as the mineral calcium titanium oxide, also known as perovskite. Due to its structure, it shows property like superconductivity, magnetoresistance, and ferroelectricity. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, बोथ 1 and 2. Carbon nanotubes have revolutionized the electronics industry. Which of the following statements are not correct regarding carbon nanotubes? They are isotopes of carbon. They take the form of cylindrical carbon molecules which can be thinner than human hair. They are highly resistant to heat and electricity. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, 1 and 3. तो इसमें नॉट करेक्ट पूछे तो इसका आंसर होगा 1 and 3 ऑप्शन. Which of the following statements correctly explains sentinel wrap? It is a semiconductor film coated on the satellites which confirms an incoming meteor so that satellites can be protected. It is a transparent patch that can detect if food has gone bad by monitoring the presence of harmful pathogens in real time. It is a device fitted in pacemaker to detect any malfunctioning in working of pacemaker. None of the above. तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन बी. It is a transparent patch that can detect if food has gone bad by monitoring the presence of harmful pathogens in real time. Consider the following statement regarding irrigation in India. Canal irrigation is the largest source of irrigation in India. UP has the largest area under tank irrigation. Which of the above statements are correct? तो इसका आंसर है डी, neither 1 nor 2. Consider the following climatic conditions. Hot and humid climate, annual rainfall 200 cm, hill slopes up to 1000 to 2000 meter, temperature range between 15 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. Which of the following crops are most likely to be found in these conditions? Mustard, pepper, cotton, tobacco. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, पेपर. Which of the following ores are correctly matched with the metals? Ore, metal, bauxite, aluminium, wolfram, tungsten, pyrites, lead. Select the code from the following. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, 1 and 2. बॉक्साइट का aluminium और wolfram का tungsten. Which of the following statements are not correct? Rajasthan has the largest limestone reserves in India. About 75% of the limestone is used in cement industry. Limestone with more than 10% magnesium is called dolomite. Cinnabar is an ore used to extract mercury. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए. इसमें नॉट करेक्ट पूछा है तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए. राजस्थान हैज़ द लार्जेस्ट लाइमस्टोन रिजर्व्स इन इंडिया. ये स्टेटमेंट गलत है. कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स. Gondwana coal fields account for 98% of total coal reserves and 99% of the total coal production of India. Tertiary coal fields are confined to peninsular India. Which of the above statements are correct? इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, वन ओनली. In which of the following situation mineral oil is generally found? Sedimentary rock, underground anticlines, below underground water, over the impermeable rocks. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, 1, 2 and 4. Sedimentary rocks, underground anticlines and over the impermeable rocks. Mumbai is the largest center of cotton textile industry in India and is known as Cottonopolis of India. But Ahmedabad has some added advantage over Mumbai. Which of the following statements is an advantage of Ahmedabad over Mumbai? It is located in the cotton growing area. Land prices are lower. Ahmedabad has access to better technology, higher humidity. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, लैंड प्राइसेस आर लोअर. Consider the following statements. India is the only country in the world producing all 4 known commercial varieties of silk. India is the largest producer of sugar in the world. Which of the above statements are correct? इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, वन ओनली. India is the only country in the world producing all 4 known commercial varieties of silk. Which of the following statements are correct regarding dedicated freight corridor? The purpose of the project is to provide a safe and efficient freight transport system. The eastern and western corridors will meet each other at Delhi. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, neither one nor two. Which of the following is the longest national highway in India? National Highway 2, National Highway 8, National Highway 44, National Highway 82. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, नेशनल हाईवे 44. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Sethu Samudram project? It is a bridge to be constructed between Tamil Nadu and Andaman and Nicobar Island. It is an artificial channel proposed to connect Gulf of Mannar and Bay of Bengal through Pak Strait. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, 2 only. Consider the following statements. If current growth rate of population continues, India will beat China by 2028. Year 1921 is known as a demographic divide in the demographic history of India, as population of India doubled from previous census. Which of the above statements are correct? तो इसमें करंट ग्रोथ रेट जो है वो 2018-19 के हिसाब से लिया गया है. तो ये उस टाइम का करंट अफेयर्स का क्वेश्चन है. तो इसका आंसर होगा ए, वन ओनली. Which of the following states or union territories have lowest sex ratio? हरियाणा, पंजाब, दिल्ली, दामन एंड दीव. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, दामन एंड दीव. Which of the following states have not reported any scheduled tribes according to 2011 census? Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, West Bengal and Odisha, Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana. तो इसका आंसर है डी, पंजाब एंड हरियाणा. Which of the following statements are correct? The term scheduled tribe has not been defined in the Constitution of India. Northeast India accounts for a little over half of the country's scheduled tribe population. The people known as Todas live in the Nilgiri area. Lotha is the language spoken in Nagaland. Select the code from the following. इसका आंसर है सी, 1, 3 and 4. Urban areas in India are notified by the Census of India. Which of the following conditions have been set by the census to define an urban area? All places with a municipality, corporation, cantonment board or notified area committee, minimum population of 5,000, at least 75% of the total population should be engaged in non-agricultural activities, a minimum density of 400% per square kilometer. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी 1, 2 and 4. Which of the following is the smallest religious group in India? Christian, Sikhs, Jains, Buddhist. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी Jains. Recently, a 4-day meeting of World Customs Organization was held in Jaipur. Which of the following statements are correct regarding WCO? It is an intergovernmental organization formed under WTO whose mission is to enhance the effectiveness and efficiency of customs administrations. Apart from stimulating growth of legitimate international trade, it also makes effort to combat fraudulent activities. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 2 only. Which of the following international organizations is responsible for allocating global radio spectrum and satellite orbits? NASA, Royal British Society of Scientists, International Telecommunication Unit, UN Security Council. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी इंटरनेशनल टेलीकम्युनिकेशन यूनिट. Which of the following countries are not a part of Indian Ocean Rim Association? Pakistan, Bangladesh, Djibouti, China. Select the code from following. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी 1, 3 and 4. Pakistan, Djibouti and China. Which of the following organizations publishes Asian Economic Outlook? International Monetary Fund, World Bank, New Development Bank, Asian Development Bank. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी एशियन डेवलपमेंट बैंक. Consider the following statements with respect to India's first forecasting and early warning system. It was launched in Chennai, given its location which is flood prone and is also facing danger owing to global warming and rising sea level. It is funded by the Asian Development Bank. Select the correct statements. इसका आंसर है B 2 only. It is funded by the Asian Development Bank. Recently, WHO launched set-4 initiative. It is related to road safety, women hygiene, alcohol control, air pollution. तो इसका आंसर है C alcohol control. The Future of Jobs report is released by World Economic Forum, World Bank, World Trade Organization, International Labour Organization. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम. Seeger Plateau was recently in news. Where is it located? Nilgiris, South Karnataka, Southern slope of Vindhyas, Vidarbha region of Maharashtra. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए नीलगिरीज. Indian crude basket is weighted average of West Texas Intermediate, sour grade Oman and Dubai average, sweet grade Brent. Select the correct code. तो इसका आंसर है B 2 and 3. sour grade Oman and Dubai average and sweet grade Brent. Rise in international crude prices may lead to which of the following? Weakening rupee, rising inflation, higher interest rate by RBI. Select the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी all of the above. Weakening rupee, rising inflation and higher interest rate by RBI. Consider the following statement with respect to Global Compact for Migration. The process to develop this Global Compact for Migration started in 2015 to resolve the Rohingya crisis. Bangladesh is the brainchild behind the Global Compact. It is a non-binding intergovernmental negotiated agreement. Select the correct code. इसका आंसर है C3 only. It is a non-binding intergovernmental negotiated agreement. Consider the following statements with respect to greenhouse gas bulletin. It tracks the content of dangerous gases in the atmosphere in the post-industrial era. It is published by UN Environment. Select the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन A 1 only. Consider the following statement with respect to India-specific heat waves. It is considered if maximum temperature of a station reaches at least 40 degrees Celsius or more for plains, 37 degrees Celsius or more for coastal stations, and at least 30 degrees Celsius or more for hilly regions. Sea surface temperature in the Indian and Pacific Ocean has no effect on the heat waves. Duration and area of spread of heat waves in India is steadily decreasing over the past decades. Select the correct statements. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन A 1 only. Which of the following are Negrito tribal communities? Sopan, Santilis, Jarvas. Select the correct code. इसका आंसर है B 2 and 3. Santilis and Jarvas. The 112 India mobile app is concerned with coal block allocation, quick loans for MSMEs, report poll code violations, none of the above. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन D none of the above. Consider the following statement with respect to Mission Raksha Gyan Shakti. It is launched to promote self-reliance in intellectual property rights in defense. Self for IPR promotion and management will be implementing the program. Select the correct statements. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन A 1 only. Consider the following statement with respect to HYSIS. It is an Earth observation satellite developed by ISRO. It will be placed in the polar sun synchronous orbit. It will provide hyperspectral imaging services to India for range of application. Select the correct statements. इसका आंसर है D all of the above 1, 2 and 3. Consider the following statement with respect to Penna River. Its drainage basin is spread across Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. It empties into the Bay of Bengal. Select the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन C both 1 and 2. Its drainage basin is spread across Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh and it empties into the Bay of Bengal. Consider the following statement with respect to Tawang Monastery. It is located in Arunachal Pradesh. It belongs to the Gelung school of Mahayana Buddhism. It was built in the 18th century. Select the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन A 1 and 2 only. It is located in Arunachal Pradesh and it belongs to the Gelung school of Mahayana Buddhism. What is Indus chip? Microprocessor developed by IITM, genotyping chip for indigenous cattle breeds, RFID tagging used in food processing, tracking of elephants across India to avoid human conflict. This answer is B, genotyping chip for indigenous cattle breeds. Consider the following statement with respect to PESA portal. It is a portal for processing interest subvention on bank loans. It is launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Select the correct statements. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन C both 1 and 2. Consider the following statements about regional integrated multi-hazard early warning system. It evolved from the efforts of countries in Africa and Asia in the aftermath of the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. It is registered with the United Nations. Currently, India chairs the RIMES Council. Select the correct statements. तो इसका आंसर है D all of the above 1, 2 and 3. Consider the following statements about vetiver. It combats soil erosion and absorbs carbon dioxide. It is ideal for dry land cultivation using organic farming practices. It has a wide range of applications in the pharma and cosmetic industries. Select the correct statement. इसका आंसर है D, all of the above, 1, 2 and 3. Consider the following statements about Jenkins crew. It is a critically endangered species under IUCN Red List. It is endemic to South Andaman Island. Select the correct statement. इसका ऑप्शन है, इसका आंसर है C, both 1 and 2. It is a critical endangered species under IUCN Red List and it is endemic to South Andaman Island. Consider the following statements about Kartarpur Sahib. It is named after Guru Nanak, who was born in the city and first began preaching here. It is located by the river Ravi. Select the correct statement. इसका आंसर है B, 2 only. It is located by the river Ravi. Consider the following statement about OLEDs. An OLED screen can achieve a higher contrast ratio than a LCD. An OLED display works without a backlight because it emits visible lights. Select the correct code. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन C, both 1 and 2. An OLED screen can achieve a higher contrast ratio than an LCD and an OLED display works without a backlight because it emits visible lights. Consider the following statements with respect to a cross scheme. Under this program, the farmers are supplied power during the day with the help of solar generation. It is under the aegis of the Ministry of Earth Sciences. Select the correct statement. Answer is B, 2 only. It is under the aegis of the Ministry of Earth Sciences. Consider the following statements. Operation Thunderbird is code name of Interpol's multinational and multi-species enforcement operation for wildlife protection. Operation Safe Korma is a specific operation on mangroves. Select the correct statements. इसका आंसर है 1 only. Consider the following statement with respect to Central Bureau of Investigation. CBI draws its power from the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act. State can bar the CBI from functioning in their territory. Select the correct code. इसका आंसर है C, both 1 and 2. CBI draws its power from the Delhi Special Police Establishment DSPE Act and states can bar the CBI from functioning in their territory. तो इसी के साथ हमारा आज का टेस्ट सीरीज़ कंप्लीट होता है। तो अगर आप चैनल पे नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए और नोटिफिकेशन आइकन पर क्लिक कर दीजिए ताकि आपको सारे वीडियोस के अपडेट मिल सके। और अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक कर दीजिए और अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कीजिए ताकि उन्हें भी हेल्प हो सके। तो हमारा ये सेशन यहीं तक था। थैंक यू, थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।